The back on track projection is activated with this button. When I click on it, I also get a bit projection, which I'll turn off for this example. The back on track projection has a number of options, the first of which is the fixed. So let's turn this on and just see what we're getting. Immediately we're seeing the back on track get back onto the current plan. Remember, if you have more than one plan, you need to designate which plan you want as your current plan. So for example, if plan 2 here were my current, I would need to right click on it and select set as current proposal curve. When I do that, back on track projection will treat plan 2 as my current and will try to get back onto that plan. I'm going to go back to plan 1 as my current proposal curve. So when I turn this on, I'm able to leave this on and change the parameters here. Now if I have set DLS1 equals DLS2, the projection is going to be a continuous build until it reaches the target. But that means that I cannot control the doglegs, and the dogleg severities will be the exact same. Remember, there are 2 dogleg severities because this is a 2-turn solution to get back onto the plan. The one thing I can control is the minimum distance. So the longer the minimum distance, the lower my dogleg severities will be. However, with enough of a minimum distance here, I will start to add a tangent. If I don't want a tangent, I need to decrease my minimum distance. The other option up here is dynamic. When I click on dynamic, I switch over to the proposal mode, and as I move up and down the proposal curve, the projection will actually recalculate to wherever my lookout point is. Notice over here that my doglegs and my minimum distance change dynamically as I move up and down, so that I can project to a specific measured depth on my plan. I can even type in the specific measured depth down here and hit tab, and the projection will recalculate immediately. If I want to control the doglegs individually, I need to uncheck this set DLS1 to DLS2. With that box unchecked, I can control these doglegs individually. However, if a dogleg severity is too low, the program will bump it up to the minimum dogleg required in order to make the projection. The back on track to waypoint will require that you have the sight turned on. You can turn the sight on by pressing the space bar several times until the sight is toggled on. You can also check and uncheck the sight down here. There are 2 sights, one for the work curve, one for the proposal curve. The waypoint itself that this option is referring to is this red handle right here. In order for me to have this handle, again, I have to have the sight turned on. I hold down the left mouse button to move the handle around, and the projection will automatically project to that handle. So this is useful if I need to be, for example, 20 feet right of a particular measured depth of a plan. I can just drag it over to the 20-foot mark here, and it will automatically calculate that projection. If this projection is something that I like, I can also inspect the surveys by moving my 3D view over to here and then clicking surveys and resizing here so that I'm actually seeing my back on track projection surveys. Again, if this is something that I like, I can go to the report generator and then select include projection, in which case the projection surveys will be added to my report at the end, or I can select the projection only option, which will give me a survey report containing only the projection surveys.